Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick live here and show you I pretty much have this finished now from what I was doing earlier in the Redesign with Prima group. So I had transferred and I did the stencil here. The stencil is Elegant Lace, and I used the Fusion Metallics, the pearl for the stencil, and then the transfer is watercolor Bloom, super duper pretty. And I did a custom mix 50-50 of Champlain and French eggshell for the color. So it's like a really soft French blue. It's really pretty. Okay, so basically all I'm doing right now, just sealing. I got my doors done and I'm just using a brush from Walmart. I love the way that they come on. They are perfect. They give beautiful finishes. One of my favorites. Okay. So here's the back. I know it looks really blah and yucky and boring, but we're going to make it really pretty. So there's just something, you know, that you can do to elevate your jewelry boxes or your pieces if you want. If it's a smaller piece, I don't recommend doing a large piece, obviously, but a smaller piece, you can definitely make the back look pretty. So I have this paper. This is the Redesign with Prima rice paper. And this one is called Floral and Dream. So it has like pretty yellows and pinks in it. It's not really dark or anything, but I think it's just going to be really pretty on the back. So it'll be just like that on the back. All right, so I'm just going to show you how to do that real quick. And as you can see, I've done 2 coats of the paint up here, but I only did 1 here, and I did 2 coats down on the bottom because this is where I'm going to put the tissue paper, so it doesn't matter. So all I'm using is polyacrylic. I use satin, and I'm going to do 1 coat here on the back. And I want it to be a good, not dripping wet, but a good wet coat because I want my paper to stick to it evenly. And I want to make sure that it's fully covered that area. And it looks like it has, because I don't want any bubbles or wrinkles or any of that. All right, so then I'm just going to line it up with where I had cut it. And it's just like the polyacrylic just acts like glue. All right, and I don't know if my cut is exactly perfect, but if it isn't, I can just sand the edges down. Okay, and where it was folded, I'm just using my fingernail to run along that. And then just smooth it out, like so. Make sure there's no bubbles, no wrinkles. And if you feel a bubble, just work it out carefully and gently to the edge. All right, I think I'm good. Okay, so now that it's on, you're just gonna now want to go over it again with your polyacrylic. And you don't want to continuously go over your rice paper because it is very fibrous and it will start to disintegrate, basically. So you just want one quick go over. And you can see where you've got it. It will turn a little bit darker and the blue from behind will come through. So if you want a different color behind, if you wanted more of like a creamier color, you would do like a white or a cream color on your behind your paper. I didn't mind the blue. I kind of liked that it was that a little bit darker feel to it. All right, so now I'm not going to mess with it. I don't want to mess with it. If I mess with it, then the fibers start to come through and kind of like get fuzzy, you know? So you don't want that. You want to make sure that dries, and when it dries, then you can do another coat over if you feel like it isn't saturated enough. So let me just turn. See, there we go. Yeah. So this is what it kind of looks like with the transfer and the other. I think it looks really cute behind it. All right, and I shall make sure, get that off. All right. And then I will just continue to seal the rest of my piece. And here's the other side. So pretty, right? So I have a little bit extra going over here, the paper. And I will, once it's dry and good and solid hard, I'll just take sandpaper and just sand that extra little bit right off. Boop, boop, boop. No, you can do it right away. You just don't want to continuously add top coat because it will start to fuzz away. So I'm trying to see if I can show you guys like the wet side so you can see that it's not fuzzy. I don't know if I can. Nah, it's not picking it up. Usually the glare will show you. But there's no glare. There's not enough glare anyway right now to show, so. But it's nice and smooth. There's no fuzzies or anything right now, so that's really good. No, anytime I'm using the tissue paper, the decoupage tissue paper, the redesign paper, which is a little bit thicker, I put sealer, paper, sealer right away. Same thing with the rice papers as well. They can take it, you just can't continuously add on top. It does not like that at all. All right, I just do these top spots here and then go, and I can go right over top of my metallic paint that I used with Fusion. Perfectly fine. It will still stay nice and shiny. And I go right over my transfers as well. I love it. It's looking so pretty. So now I just got to do the drawers. Now, if you saw my live in the redesign group earlier, we transferred over all of this here. And we also did around the hardware, which was a little tricky, but it did finally get done. So that's good. This one I still need to do a little bit of touch up to. Yes, just one coat over the rice paper until it dries. Once it dries, then it's fine. Then you can continue to put coat after coat after coat if you like. Because at that point it's already sealed and good, and it won't start fuzzing after that point. It's just, you just don't want it to fuzz is all. Alright, so I'm just going to give it a quick brush over with the sealer, because I still do need to go and fix that one spot with my acrylic paints. the happy faces. I hated that I couldn't get the hardware off. I always, always, always recommend getting your hardware off. It's such a bummer. But I tried everything and I could not get that hardware off. And I was afraid of breaking, because I've done that before. I've broken the hardware on some of these jewelry boxes, being a little too rough trying to get them off. And I was just really afraid that that was going to happen again. And these are a little harder to find, these pulls like this. So I didn't want to risk that. I did not want to risk it. All right, so I think everything is now sealed. And then I will start to put it back together. This is the top. I had to put it over here to dry. That's the top. Isn't it pretty? So pretty. So that will go up here like that. And I was really lucky with this box because the inside is like a really pretty cream color. So it worked out really well with, I think, with this choice of color and whatnot. So now I just need to decide what I should do to this side of the drawers, because I can't leave them. I mean, I cannot leave them plain. So I need to figure that out. I probably will do like a stick and style, maybe in a different color, maybe like a, I don't know. I don't know what color. Maybe like a pinky peach or something, and then use the metallics over it again or something. I don't know. I'll have to see. So that's where we are right now. And I think it's looking really good. Let's see if my doors are dry. Yeah, I think they're dry. So that will sit in there like that. So pretty. So pretty. It's going to be awesome. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in real quick with me. And I shall probably be posting this tomorrow, hopefully. I always say that, and then it's usually like a week later. But it should be soon. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.